Ndị be anyị ekenekwanụ m unu. Anyị sị ka nkonye chiri ya zalụkwa. Anyị si ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ. Mmiri atara m azụ anwụna. Anyị dịka o siri ya bụ Easter News 24 ka anyị si were wetara ya bụ ozi. Unu jega ịnụ ugbu a n'iru akwụkwọ gbasịta maka ya bụ ifu na anụ na-eme n'obodo nọ n'ime ya anụ nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ. Anyị n'ụbọchị nke taata nwa nwanne anyị nwoke wetara ya ozi, one of the Biafran activists, and he quote, "Breaking news. Nigerian police begs Anambra indigenes to sabotage Biafra Liberation Army personnel. Hear the news in details." All right, according to update Ajimakia Webena Uruchi Nobosi Uruchi Nketa Niru Akwụkwọ gbasịta maka ebe ife na-eme na obodo nọ n'ime ya and nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ. O nwere one of the Biafran activists pụtara n'ụbọchị nke taa. Biko mma chọka onye ọbụla tọ ntị na gee ya bụ ife. Ọ dị nnukwu mkpa, ife a bụ nnukwu update. Mma chọka ige ya bụ ife ga-esi eke gbaro kiri ya tia n'ife a niile okwu n'iru akwụkwọ a. All right, over to you, sir.
Every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. The police of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, has urged Anambra indigenes to sabotage the men of Biafra Defense Forces. Hey. This very matter is very, very serious, and it has to be treated as a serious matter with keen interest. So, this news is not only for those in Anambra State, or should I say in the old Anambra State, but for all Biafrans, especially all Igbos in the place they call Southeast Nigeria. If you are a resident of any state in the East, this very news is for you. You must listen to the very end of it, that you may get every information that comes with this very news. Very, very important. And I have a message for you, of course, because I'm not going to read from Vanguard News just like that without sending a message across. Now, it is no longer news that the men of BRF dealt a big blow to the joint task force comprising Ebubaton, Agone Chemba, AVG, Zoo Police, and Zoo Janjaweed Terrorist Army, dealt a big blow on them just a couple of days ago in Ekulobia Junction and Oko, respectively. So, since they are having fear now that they know, actually they know. And I told you that the zoo is not ready for the second phase of Biafra liberation. Didn't I tell you that? Now they have started talking. They are now urging the residents in Anambra State to sabotage the men of Biafra Armed Forces. So without further ado, let us first of all read this very news in detail. So as you can see on your screen, I will be reading from Vanguard News Nigeria, one of the Zoo media platforms, and their title says, "Police urge Anambra residents to expose criminals masquerading as Biafra agitators." They call them criminals. Criminals. Now, let me make it very, very clear to all and sundry. The Biafra resistance fighters or Biafra Liberation Army do not engage in any criminality. I want to sound it very, very clear here that the men of Biafra Defense Forces, comprising resistance fighters, Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Navy, Biafra Air Force, and all of them, do not in any way engage in any criminal activity. Their job is to liberate Biafra. As you all have seen in so many videos on the social media, where the men of Biafra Defense Forces are, doing their thing, even in the public, both in the market square and, along the street where passerby are passing. In fact, our people feel safe when they are, seeing the Biafra, Defense Forces than when they see Nigerian police or military, because Nigerian police and military are all terrorists. they are in our land to terrorize our people. It's very simple as ABCD. And that is what they do. It's either they extort money from our people or they kidnap them. Even when they kidnap them, they still extort money from them. They collect ransom. Some of them, they call it bailout, but it's ransom. It's not a bail, it's ransom. So our people know very well that the men of Biafra Defense Forces are their men, their real security, because they are the people's army, not the Nigeria Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army. Our people are aware. So I'm making it very, very clear to them, to even those who are not aware, that the men of Biafra Defense Force do not in any way engage in any crime. Their job is to fight the terrorists who are in our land, terrorizing our people and unaliving our women and children. These are the northerners in police and military uniform, including those recruited by these so-called governors in the southeast. Botebubago, Agonechemba, AVG, Udogachi, Ndiakodo, all of them put together. They are all criminals, terrorists in uniforms. So we will deal with them decisively. Now let us read in details before dropping my message to our people. According to them, the police command in Anambra has called on residents to expose suspected criminals who are hiding under the guise of Biafra's self-determination to carry out criminal activities in the state. And Ozodiki Beya, any individual engaging in criminal activities such as robbery, armed robbery, kidnapping, and all that, they are not Biafra Defense Forces. They are not Biafra Liberation Army. Neither are they Biafra Resistance Fighters. No. In your former, they are Zoo Police. They are Nigerian police and military. Sometimes they operate without uniform. They operate in mufti. I have so many testimonies where people were kidnapped and taken to the bush, ransom collected, and some people who were unable to pay ransom, who come from poor family, were unalived, their body mutilated, their private parts taken and sold to foreign countries. We have a lot of testimonies. People are passing through even as I'm speaking to you now, this thing is still happening in our land. They are doing it. So in your chat for Fuma, a phone and dinner no na police and army, including in the Soludo na Hope who's danger with Indio to finally recruit as local security officers. They are nowhere the Biafra Defense Forces. Our men are highly concentrated. If they couldn't turn to something else when the criminals are in charge of the Biafra liberation for the past 7 months, is it now that genuine people have taken charge or are in charge of Biafra liberation? You think they will now go on or go ahead to commit crimes in our land? It's not possible. It is not possible, I'm telling you. Now, they continue here. The command spokesperson, SP Tochukwu Ikenga, appealed in a statement issued on Thursday in Oka. The Commissioner of Police, CP Anambra Command, Ikioye Orutugu, has reiterated the command's commitment to restoring lasting peace and security in the state. Nakon, let us even see the idiot Anakpo Orutugu. Another Fulani man, look at him. This is the current police commissioner of Anambra State. Look at his face. Inegodo onye anyị ya mana onye abụ onye ogbu mmadụ, onye ori ka ọ bụ, onye abụ onye ogbu mmadụ. A murderer. Ndị ife onye agbugolo. Arụ ya niile anya ya na-achazi ọbara ọbara, aka ya na-acha ọbara ọbara. Onye egbugo gwogwo. And most of those only egbu kwa ndị Igbo anyị. He has also urged residents, especially community leaders and youth groups. Did you hear that? Hey, oh my goodness me. I have a message. He has also urged residents, especially community leaders, which means in the president generals and the, political igwes. Okono na anuolumu political ndieze, those igwes and high chiefs, governors Unyalompo, Obuna governor Nyalogimpo. Me surrounding collectorate staff from governor. I have a message for you this very afternoon, and you must pay attention because in Cape Azua, we get a number. The Biafra liberation has gone back to autopilot. Where's any leader in Cape Azua? Nobody is leading us. It's now in autopilot. Simon No. Where's any leader now? We are now in autopilot. So every president generals, every whatever you call yourself, community leader, political igwe, chiefs, high chiefs, and all that, with them, youth leaders, I want you to know na Biafra agitation, whatever you may call it, whether agitation or liberation, has gone back to autopilot. Nobody's giving command. Nobody's giving any command. Are you paying attention? So, Obuna ogunwaka di zu ye yuzu we suondi na anu ogunwere onwimi. Consider yourself done and dusted. Idigo done and dusted. Amam battalion also. Inwere ke ga na government house cholo no soludo nyego no there mo hope uzo di manyego no mo Peter mbanyego no geni abiri dia. But I want to assure you, Nemam Naya, Eman Nanati down, in one suo, ndị na-anụ ọgụ nwere onwe imi, ọ bụ na aka akpalọ gị anyị akụgbuo gị because ọgụ a na-anụ ka azọta ana Igbo. Ọgụ ifo a na-anụ ife a bụ ka azọta ana Igbo. So mmụọ Igbo, mmụọ ana Igbo, so n'azụ ndị na-anụ ọgụ a ka azọta ya bụ ani. Inwe anwa suo ndị na-anụ ọgụ imi, mmụọ anyị akụgbuo gị, ebe ọsọkwa gị hide ya, you can never ever go scot free. I'm telling you. So able president general, able community leader, able high chief, whatever you are, cabinet members of Ndieze, you must pay attention. It is no longer business as usual. No matter where you are. And they continued, community leaders and youth groups, to support ongoing efforts to ensure safe environment by exposing criminal elements operating under the guise of self-government agitation, he said. It's not a crime. You call them criminals, but they are not. You Nigerian police, you army, you Nigerian army, you are the real criminals. You are the real terrorists. You know what you do. We have all the evidences of your criminal activities in our land. You support Fulani herdsmen terrorists to invade people's lands. After this very broadcast, I will give another news of what happened in, Ebonyi State and Benue State, respectively, in order to expose them the more. So you are the real criminal. You are the terrorist. And the owners of the land have told you to leave. And you have no any other option. The only option is to leave. If you don't leave, Ani Biafra ataisigi. Ani Igbo ataisigi. Ibru AK. When no na Ani Igbo. Na abawishu mazi Igbo. Ani Igbo ya ataisigi. Even though you don't believe in our culture, even though you don't believe in our tradition, as long as you woji yiru wende kake nolo na Ani Igbo buru AK na abawishu mazi Igbo. Ani Igbo ya ataisigi. For sure, 100%, you can never ever go scot-free. It is not possible. So the earlier you leave, the better for you. And any Igbo son or daughter na serve zoo, no na these uniforms, they cannot there. And especially as Obuna sending in a name on an Igbo na loya bolo. If a quensu megi, I'm telling you, if a quensu megi, and in the next yabimi, if a quensu mon chanine, mad people everywhere. Ikenga said the appeal followed recent intelligence reports indicating that some individuals were exploiting separatist sentiments to engage in extortion, abduction, and targeted attacks on innocent citizens. It's a lie. There is nobody talking about separation that is using it to target innocent citizens. It is a lie. These are propaganda that the zoo police and army cooked up in order to give the dog a bad name, to hang it. Oh yes, in order to hang it, just like Afafana Mazin Namdekano. Which name have they not called Mazin Namdekano? They have called him terrorist. They say he committed treasonable offense, treasonable felony. They called him all manner of names. Is Mazin Namdekano a terrorist? Ndibo kanjuke no Mazin Namdekano or a terrorist. Did he commit treasonable offense? Or when August no choriga overthrow Buhari maọbụ Tinubu? The answer is no. But afọ fa na-akpọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. So ọ bụ na ibelivu na ndị na-anụrụ gị ọgụ nwere onwe na zoo polisi si ugwu wee gbarata wee were egbe tudosi anyị ncha n'iru tudosi anyị ncha n'isi si na anyị anọrịrị na zoo weda ma anyị achọrọ ya ma ọ na anyị achọrọ ya, iwe belivu na a na-akpọzi ndị na-anụrụ gị ọgụ nwere onwe criminals, tag afọ abductors, extorters, while all of them they are the one who extort money from our people. So go bụ onye Igbo iwe believe zia ife fa na-ekwu nonsense afa na-ekwu nọ na screen gị, then it means you don't know what is going on, and you need iji okwu a na-ekwu ugbu a wee mele ife. You need iji okwu a na-ekwu kịta wee mele ife ka o doo gị anya ọfụma. They are the real extorters, they are the abductors, they are the criminals. They are the ones that carry attacks on innocent people. We have evidences everywhere. Are they going to deny it? Why are they lying to themselves? Mad people everywhere. And they continued. He noted that the CP acknowledged, who is your CP, Olutugu from the north? Who is your CP? How can a Fulani man, a northerner, give me security in my God-given land, in Biafra land, in Igbo land? How can a northerner give me security? After unaliving over 5 million Igbos between 1967 to 1970, you want to come and give me security now? You think I'm a fool? You think I'm a coward? You Ichanama Marife? Any Igbo man who believe in all you go near security because none on a police uniform or none on army uniform, man, a Marife. After Kafabusri, Umunna Naga, even Kaya Bichafa, Kanebukwa na Asaba, or de Kafaya Biazin Cape as an security. He said he noted that the CP acknowledged Anambra's long-lasting reputation as a peaceful, tolerant, innovative, and industrial state. Don't praise us. CP Olutugu, do not praise us. We know who we are. We don't need your praises. Don't come here to sing praises to us. You are not one of us. You are not one of us. And you cannot tell us who we are. You cannot tell our story. We know our story. We know who we are. Don't praise us. We don't need your praises. Take your praises to the north. We don't need it here. Okay? We know who we are. So don't come here to camouflage. We know you hate us. I'm an Anyasi. You hate us to the core. So don't come here to confuse us with praises. We have opened our eyes are open now. Yawaganya.
And by what Alolin and the Kunis were gay before with the Lunobosi would think. I got up on Kunriati Abastamaka befender Nine Muna with a lie. Why function Dunkuno? One Kemesiano Munem.